Hello from Portland. I read a blog post a couple of days ago about love, and it really resonated with me, and I wanted to talk about it here. And it's not a sentimental discussion about love. The title of it is Love is the Loss of Self-Sufficiency. And it's a man talking about becoming a father and how becoming a father has sort of uncompleted him. That he used to be a happy person all on his own, and now his happiness is entirely dependent on another person, his daughter, which will be totally familiar to anyone who's a parent. I think it applies equally well to anyone who's loved someone else. To love someone else is to make your happiness in some sense contingent on their happiness. And the image he uses is really striking. He says love affected him like a nail going into wood, simultaneously creating and filling a hole. And I found that very powerful and very true, and almost disturbing. Love pierces you. It makes you vulnerable. And this vulnerability is not just an unhappy side effect of love. It's very close to the essence of what love is. Every one of us is born sort of trapped in our own minds, in our own situations, in our own bodies, our own points of view. If it weren't for love, we would spend our entire lives trapped in that very, very small space. And what opens us up to other people, what opens us up to life, is to be connected. But to be connected to someone else is to be vulnerable. It is opening yourself up to being hurt in ways you couldn't really have even imagined before. When I was younger, I never ever cried at movies. And it wasn't because I was so macho, because I wasn't. It was just, I never felt the need to cry. I would see things that were sad. I would know they were sad. I would say, wow, that's really sad. But I would never have that visceral emotional reaction until I had a child. And shortly after I became a father, I was watching Ice Age with my son. And Ice Age is a pretty good cartoon, but it's a cartoon. And there's a segment in it where the woolly mammoth is talking about how he lost his family. And it's done in stick figures. We're talking about a stick figure sequence in a comedy cartoon. And I could not stop crying. A lot of people have had this experience where having a child, where having that kind of connection to someone else completely opens up emotional vulnerabilities you never had before. And all this vulnerability is necessary. There's a great lyric by Leonard Cohen where he says there's a crack in everything, that's how the light gets in. Love opens a crack in your heart. It allows people to touch you. It allows people to hurt you. But it also allows them to really make you feel alive. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.